I think we should start now. So, a very good evening to all of you. So, dear participants, on behalf of Pahal Horizon team, I extend a warm welcome to this special interaction session with our distinguished SRIP 2024 alumni, Ms. Kamya Mahajan, currently a research assistant at the University of San Francisco, California, USA. Kamya's remarkable journey from being a passionate researcher at Pahal Horizon to contributing to cutting edge research at an esteemed global institution is truly inspiring. Today's session offers a unique opportunity for all of you, especially our winter research internship programs interns, to learn from her experience, gain insights into the world of research, and explore how to turn opportunities into milestones. So I think let us make this session interactive, engaging, and memorable. So thank you, Kamya, for joining us today. And I think we are ready to start. So over to you, Kamya. And I hope you guys will enjoy the session. And I just request all of you, please switch on your video cameras so that the session can be more interactive. Over to you, Kamya.
Hi, thank you so much for the kind introduction and for giving me the opportunity to return and to speak with all of you. As you know, I was part of the summer research internship program at Pahal Horizon, and today I'll be sharing my experiences during the internship as well as the growth I've experienced since then. So, I've prepared a brief presentation that I'll just quickly share. I hope you all can see it. Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
Okay, perfect. So, to begin with, I'll share about my research review that I conducted during the internship. So, my topic was bias in AI, and I explored racial and gender biases embedded in AI systems across various domains such as facial recognition, hiring processes, and language models. I also delved into the root causes of these biases as well as imbalanced training data and non inclusive algorithms and analyze their impacts on the marginalized communities. So, this research review not only allowed me to deepen my understanding on this topic, but it gave me uh, an understanding of the research process and how to conduct thorough research and present it. Moving on to the skills I've gained through the internship. So I think this internship was incredibly impactful and benefited me in multiple ways. Firstly, I think for anyone who's aspiring to enter into the research field, this program is a fantastic stepping stone. It builds a strong foundation by teaching essential skills such as research methods, conducting research reviews and literature reviews, understanding the journal publishing process, and also meeting academic requirements such as formatting, citations, etc. Secondly, beyond research specific skills, the internship has helped me develop invaluable professional skills, which include communication skills. I think whether it was through presenting my research review at the end of the program to a panel or just introducing guest lecturers uh, through collaboration with other peers, or it was the time management skills that it taught me. I think these skills are very are invaluable, and I've now recognized how essential they are in any professional setting. Finally, I think the experience overall has helped me gain so many skills that have shaped my career trajectory. And I think since completing SRIP, the summer internship program, I've become a research assistant at the Mass Emotions and Group Conflict Lab at my university. Additionally, I've also got I'm one of 10 students who have been selected to conduct an independent research study as part of my university's psychology department. And I think It's all because of the foundation that this internship has provided me, that I've got all these opportunities, and I'm very grateful for all the skills that I've learned through this internship. Now, next, I'd like to answer any of your questions on you have on my journey or on the experiences that I've had in this internship.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself and go for the question. And please switch on your camera also. Shan Basu Roy, unmute yourself.
Yes, just a second. I'm just switching my camera on as well.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Am I visible?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all right. First of all, thank you so much, Kamya, for being here. I think you've been an inspiration to all of us, and especially us who are, participating in the Winter Research Internship Program. My question to you is that, as aspiring researchers and people who want to enter into the research field, or not necessarily also into the research field, what would your advice be in, like if you haven't yet entered into the university that you're dreaming of, say for masters or whatever, etc., but you want to start applying places for gaining research assistantship opportunities, and sort of like the entire process of like how do you reach out to people and how do you make connections that way? So any suggestions on that, because I currently am pursuing my graduation from Delhi University and I'm aspiring to go abroad for my masters. So any sort of suggestions on that note would be really helpful.
I think as far as it goes for getting an opportunity as a research assistant, uh, as far as I know, only once you're part of the university are you allowed to apply for those positions. So if you've not yet reached the university, then I would suggest getting as much experience in research in whatever in the field you want to get into, so that once you apply for that position you have a good background and you're selected for the position.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any other question? Please go for it. Okay, so Kamya, I have one question. Uh, I just want to I just want you to explain how you prepare your paper, because now from January onwards, these people are also going to prepare their full paper or full review paper. So I just want you to explain how you explore the data, how you explore the stuff, how you manage to get the things on the table. So just a brief how you can make it.
So I think it began with selecting a topic, and one thing I would suggest for all of you is select a topic that you're very interested in, because it is a lot of reading and a lot of research. And if you're not interested in the topic, then it gets boring and you start procrastinating. So my first step would be to select a topic that you're interested in, and then I think follow along the lectures, and as they're going, keep working alongside, otherwise the work piles up and you have a lot of writing to do in a short amount of time. So meet all the deadlines and don't pile up any work. As far as where I found papers and literature to review, I think there were a number of websites that we literature review, peer reviewed websites that we were introduced to, including Google Scholar, PubMed, and a number of other websites that we were introduced to. And that's where I found all my articles. And then basically, what I did was I set a number of articles that I had to read every week, and then in the beginning, just summarize all of them as you go, and then when you have to write the literature review, it becomes easier to pull out information from. And then be sure to not um, be sure to paraphrase and don't you know write exactly what the paper is writing. I think that was otherwise you can get Turnitin can detect plagiarism. And other than that, I think just follow what you're being taught in the internship, and it's very well laid out and structured so that it's easy to follow. And that's what I did.
Go for it.
All right. Hi. So I had another question. Just wanted to understand that what are some of the roadblocks or like some of the, challenges that you face when, you're writing a research paper? Because I mean, most of us are, of course, sitting at home and we don't actually get to, per se, get into the field work and, or we are not able to, or we do have college and etc. and etc. So I think my question to you is, what are some challenges that you face, especially when it comes to, analyzing, collating data and putting all of that forward and, like what is the process behind all of that?
So I was actually part of. So for my, I was a research assistant at the Maths, Emotions and Group Conflict Lab this semester, and we were conducting a research on political sentiments. And this research was in person, so I had to go in person, and participants would come to the lab, and I would conduct the survey on them in person. And we were using a SunStream ring, which was basically to collect physiological data. And I think the main difficulty we faced was in recruiting participants, especially we had funding, but we had to pay participants for participation, and there was a time crunch with the US election coming up. So one of the major difficulties we faced was in recruiting participants. After that, data analysis can also be very difficult, especially when you're using physiological data, because you have a lot of numbers and a lot of data that you have to sort and organize. And so that's challenging, and we're still under that process. And yeah, I think that's the most difficult thing we've faced till now.
All right, got that. Thank you.
Uh, uh, Hi Kamya, so Lokesh here. So I have a one question. Like most of the our interns are looking for the abroad for their further education. So I know that the most important is that they should have a good CV, like of their academic journey. So just tell us about how the CV looks like most 50% of the uh, important thing is that they have a good CV. So how they prepare for their academic journey CV, so they can, yeah, I think you got it.
So I think, yeah, CV is very important, especially when you're applying for jobs, and it's very important to communicate what you learned through an internship, it's very easy to just say that it was an internship on writing a research review. And actually, in a CV, I think you actually have to mention the skills you've gained through the internship. So, for this, for example, I can share what I've written for this internship. Just a second. Yeah. So for this internship, for example, I've written that I've gained in depth knowledge on research methodologies and journal publishing processes, as well as developed an expertise in literature reviews and manuscript preparation, as well as collaborating with peers and experts. So, and then you basically in my CV, I've in a few lines mentioned what the internship was and then the skills I've gained through it. So I think communicating what you learned through an internship is as important as just having an internship experience on your CV. And as far as it goes for applying abroad, I think it I think elaborate when you're applying for a university, they make you write essays, and in those essays, I think writing your experiences, such as annotating experiences, such as uh, once I had to introduce a guest lecturer where I went through this difficulty and this is what I've learned through it, is important. And yeah, so in essays, elaborating on how you learned what through the internship experience is as important as just having an internship experience.
Yeah, thank you, Kamya.
So is there any doubt from other students?
Uh, okay, I'm audible. I'm audible.
Yeah,
Yes.
you are
Yeah.
So, as you told us before, uh, as you told us before, you are mentioned some challenges. So, how can I fix these challenges? Please tell us.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat your question?
As you told us before, you can mentioned you are mentioned some challenges about the research. So, how can fix or solve these challenges?
Okay, so as far as the challenges I mentioned, they were recruiting participants, which we overcame eventually with a higher research budget from the university. But the other challenge is data analysis, which is a lot of numbers to deal with. So it's it's just a lot of time that it takes. It's not that it's impossible to do, but I think for us, segregating the data into parts was helpful. So we had different categories of data, whether it was our ECG data, which is the heart rate or the temperature, or we had different barometers, and just separating all these individually and then analyzing each one of them individually has been helpful for us.
Thank
Plus, we're a big research team, so we are 8 of us, so distributing the work amongst us has been helpful.
you. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so talking about challenges, so I think an applicants have the first challenge is that the application process. So how many applications should like they go for it to make a perfect application, or I think most of them are rejected because of rejections, most of them stop applying. So what is the motivation for that, so that they can continue their applications, and how many applications they should have to do,
This
like
is for
that.
applying to a university or for a position at a research lab or something.
Sorry.
Are you asking for applying to a university or to a research lab or a position for research?
Yeah, it could be a research lab or a academic, because it should be a academic journey. So for further or higher studies.
Yeah, so mm, I personally have also applied to multiple positions before I got this position, and I think keep applying, keep gaining experience, and keep improving your CV. And you never know. So I've done multiple internships throughout my school and college journey, and you never know which experience is helpful for which position further on. An internship I did 3 years ago and I thought was useless turns out to be very helpful for applying, because it was on one particular aspect, and now that's the aspect I'm researching, so it turned out to be very useful for my CV in this application. So you just keep gaining experience, keep applying, and keep your eyes open for an opportunity that you're very interested in. And I think as long as you're interested in it and you have, if you're passionate about it, this the interviewer or the person looking at your application really understands how passionate you are about the topic and how interested you are in it. So keep applying, and I'm pretty sure everyone lands up somewhere.
Yes. And also there is one most important thing about mailing a professor. So I think the how to write a mail, like mail should be short or mail should be long. So how it is look like.
mm, so I think basically what I do is be to the point. Don't write a very long email, because today not everyone's leading a very busy life. So write a to the point email with what uh, the subject heading as clear and precise, and saying what you want to communicate through the email, and then begin with hope you're doing well and end with greetings. And in the middle just write in as less words as you can what you're trying to communicate.
Yes. Thank you so much, Kamya. So anyone has their question, please go ahead.
Guys, go for it if you have any doubt or want to share something, want to gain something. Simply go for it. So I think there is no one. So I just want everyone to switch on your cameras so that we can capture a few moments, please, for the last time. Okay, fine. So I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude for taking this interactive session, Kamya. Your journey from Pale Horizons SRIP 2024 to becoming a research assistant at the University of San Francisco is not only inspiring but also a testament to our to your hard work, to your dedication, and your passion for research. The insights you shared about navigating challenges, embracing opportunities, and making the most of internship experience have been truly right for our WRIP 2024 interns and attendees also. Confident that your words of wisdom and encouragement will leave a lasting impression on everyone present today. It is through your stories like yours that we continue to motivate and empower budding researchers to pursue their dreams. Once again, thank you for being a part of this interactive session and for inspiring us as well. We wish that you continued your success in your academic journey and professional endeavors also. So, congratulations, Kamya, and all of you for being a part of this session. Thank you so much, guys. You
Thank
can
you
leave.
so much.
Thank you so much.